nice to meet you as well.
I'm so excited to meet you. I am freaking out, you guys.
I'm freaking out too. I'm so happy to meet you. I was gonna hug you and I thought that was flesh and my hands are cold, so I avoided it and I may have grabbed your butt. I don't know. That's why I went, because I actually thought, oh, my hands are cold and I'm gonna get hurt, so anyway.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
All right, well, I'm glad. I just know I went lower because I thought that was your back. I didn't mean to do it. I'm so happy to meet you. You're so talented. Every single thing you do, you're unrecognizable. Every character you play is completely new and different, and I'm like, oh, that's the same girl? That's amazing.
Thank you. I feel really lucky. I mean, there's the whole idea of, you know, the overnight success, the myth of the overnight success in Hollywood, and, you know, I was so happy. I've been working for a long time. I went and I studied at Juilliard, and I did a lot of theater, and last year, I got to play Celia Foote in The Hell.
Yeah, you did a great job. Great character.
Great character.
Yeah.
I love her so much. I love how open and like her heart is open, her face is open, the voice, everything's just love. And then this year I play someone who's like so closed and like, and you're also in Mama, which is a very scary movie, and you're unrecognizable in that as well. So now, was it intimidating to play this woman who was responsible for getting bin Laden? Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a woman who really exists. Yeah. And she's currently undercover. She's a targeter in the CIA. And everyone dismissed her in the beginning because, you know, she started in Islamabad. You know, they just thought she's this young kid. She doesn't know what she's talking about. It's a boys' club, you know, that she kind of finds herself in. And she stays on this lead, and I mean, the scene where I kind of just handed Kyle Chandler his ass, he just keeps telling her no for years and years and years, until finally she says, well, if you don't give me what I want, I'm gonna blackmail you. What are you gonna do about that? Yeah. I mean, she's so badass. Yeah. And it was fun to play? So much fun. Yeah. I'll tell you what I thought helped, because I brought some so we can both do it. I think when you put these on, I think it helps anyone feel badass. I think when you have these on, I mean, you just get... See how you lean back like that? Oh, yeah. I mean, you just feel different. Oh, yeah. I'm so much tougher right now. Yeah. Do you know someone actually, I think it was New York Magazine. Actually, well, it's the takeoff, too. Oh, sorry. Like that, right? Yeah. I did it totally wrong. I went like that. This isn't so good, because that's kind of like cross-eyed when it goes off. You know? Right. But the one side. But also the great thing about Maya is, you know, for an actress, I'm used to playing characters that are defined by the men in their life, defined by their husband, their boyfriend, or they're the victim of the villain of the piece. And Maya is defined by her work. And I've never really seen that before. And I know a lot of women that are like that, are capable and strong and stand on their own. And I think she's such a great representation of this generation of women. So it's really exciting. That's good. The aviators. And you get to wear that. Yeah. And so many things. So you have a dog that you rescued. Now, it had 3 legs when you rescued it? Yes. So, and how old was it when you rescued? He was 7 months old. Oh, look at him. That's the character I played Madagascar 3, Gia the Jaguar. And I woke up one morning and I found he had like captured her, but he didn't tear her apart, thank goodness. Usually he's kind of a rascal when it comes to that. He had 3 legs, he was 7 months old. And how old is he now? 4 years. Yeah? He looks very much like my dog Wolf. My dog Wolf looks very, very similar to that. That's when he was clean. He's never that clean. We have that in common. We love animals, and also we are both vegan. You've been vegan for how long? I've been vegan for 6 years, and I've been vegetarian for 15 years. Wow. Well, you got me beat. I've been vegan for 5 years. Yes, I know. I remember when you turned vegan. I was so happy. Well, it's a wonderful thing. And you made me some delicious pudding backstage that we're going to put on the website, because some chia, it's very good for you. Well, it's very good for you. Yeah. Really high in omega-3s. And my mom is a vegan chef, so she gave me that recipe. Good, good. All right, well, congratulations on everything. I think you're amazing in everything that you do, and you just choose really completely different roles. You're never going to be typecast ever, because you really are unique. I just love you. Well, thanks. I love this show. Thanks. Congratulations on everything. Good luck. Have fun at the Oscars.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? I haven't seen you in
5 years.
Yeah, something like 5 or 6 years, right?
That's insane to me.
I know. Well, you've been very busy.
I know.
You're not always in town, but thank you for being here.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
New Year.
And I'm so happy to be here on your last season. I'm going to be so sad when you finish.
Well, I appreciate you being here, and don't be sad. There'll be other things. You'll see me. I'm not going to disappear.
You'll still be dunking people in slime and stuff.
Oh, yes. I'll scare people, not for money, but I'll just
Please
scare
don't
people.
open this.
Yeah.
As soon as you say scare people, I'm like...
It's not the right one.
Okay, good.
It's the wrong one.
Yeah, I see wire, so...
What did you do for the holidays?
I peaked early, I think, because I started celebrating very early in the afternoon, you know, at my house, in my apartment. And then come like 10 p.m., I was tired.
I was asleep by 10. I did not make it. And I didn't start early. I didn't start at all. I just was like, I was like, I don't know. I don't know why. But then New Year's Day, I was like really happy. It's a brand new year. It's a brand new start. I feel really good about this year. I really do. I think it's going to be...
I hope so.
I do.
Good.
And congratulations to you on 2 more Golden Globe nominations.
I mean, what?
So, Marriage Story, right?
Scenes from a Marriage.
Scenes from Marriage and Eyes of Tammy Faye, which you were, and both brilliant. But oh my God, Tammy Faye, how you got that, the voice, the look, everything down. You were brilliant.
Thank you so much. I mean, this was I love her so much. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's me, obviously. That's not her. But I love her so much. I studied her for 7 years. I love just watching videos of her. The documentary filmmakers from The Eyes of Tammy Faye gave me hundreds of hours of unused footage. And she had this cute little Minnesota accent from International Falls, and I just loved watching her.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like she never really left me. Like I still have a little Tammy Faye with me wherever I go.
I'm telling you, if you haven't seen the movie, it's so great. It's so great.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
much.
much.
And Oscar buzz for that now, really cool. And now you're doing another Tammy story.
Yes. Now it's only Tammy's. I gotta find a third Tammy.
From now on, it's just Tammy's. Tammy Wynette.
Tammy Wynette is next. I'm doing that with Michael Shannon, and it's a mini-series. We're doing all the singing, which is so stressful.
Have you wanted to sing? Is this a good way for you to do something that you've wanted to do anyway?
No, I don't know why I do. I mean, some part of me, I think I like to be challenged, and so I do things that, you know, maybe scare me because it makes me feel, then I'm like, you know, pushing myself beyond what I thought was possible. But I sang in Tammy Faye, and then in this, it's Mike and I, and we were just in Nashville working on all the songs. And it really is, it's like, look, it's bourbon and throat coat all the way for me. That's what gets me through it.
So is the bourbon a new thing for singing, or bourbon was before the singing? And what happens?
It's a new thing for singing. When I was doing Tammy Faye, someone told me, well, actually, it's really good for your voice. I was like, well, that's a great excuse.
Yeah.
So we did 10 days in Nashville, and I realized, because I was making my tea, and then I was pouring in a little bourbon in there, and then I'd, you know, go and sing my songs. And then at the end of 10 days, I realized that there were 3 empty bottles of bourbon, and I realized also it was my drink of choice. The other guys were drinking other stuff. So I really used a lot of that liquid courage.
Well, but listen, if it works, if it's...
We'll see.
What kind of bourbon do you prefer? We should pitch it now so that they can send you some. What do you like?
I like Four Roses.
Okay. Yep. Four Roses bourbon. Yep. Send it to me, and I'll get it to her. I'll send it on. I was talking about dating sites, and I heard that your grandmother is either in the market or she doesn't really need my help because she just goes up to people. I mean,
my grandmother, I've been trying to get her dates for a long time. I mean, it's been a boyfriend. It's been maybe 15 years, 20 years that I used to take pictures of her and put them on Match.com. I worked with Al Pacino. She was very excited about that. I took a picture of the two of them together, and it was on her bedside table. Matthew McConaughey, she was stoked. And then recently, I was having, a few years ago, I had a party at my house, and Bradley Cooper was there. And my grandmother is now at the age where she just really doesn't care. You know, she's like, I'm gonna just do whatever I want. So in the middle of the party, she just walked over to Bradley and just like sat on his lap. She's just kind of like, and he looked horrified, actually. He had never met her, he didn't know who she was, and
And immediately, I saw it kind of happening in slow motion where I was like, no. And I just started going, it's my grandma, it's my grandma, it's my grandma, it's my grandma. And then he was like, okay, hi, grandma.
Wow, that's a great age to be. We should all be like that. As long as you're not hurting somebody else, we should be
exactly.
Like, who cares?
Exactly.
Just have fun. All right, we're going to talk about the new movie when we come back. We'll be back. We're back with Jessica Chastain, and that is from your new movie, 355. And what I love about it is it was your idea, and the cast is amazing. Tell everybody what it's about.
Yeah, I had this idea, like, why don't they have female ensemble action films that are actually taken seriously? And I know some women who've worked in espionage from when I did Zero Dark 30. So they were our consultants, and I called all the actresses. Of course, it was like a dream list of who do you want to work with? And they all said yes. And we put it together. And all the actresses raised the money for the film, and we're the owners. We're the bosses.
I mean, that's a reason to support it just right there, just to show that we can do the same thing. That's
Absolutely.
Fantastic. And you did a lot of, I mean, you can see there's a lot of action in it. You did a lot of the stunts. There was one you jumped like 22 feet from a
crazy height. So, yeah, here's the video. That's me like walking along this plank, and then that jump, they were gonna have the stunt person do it. And I said, no, I have to do it. And then if it looks bad, yeah, that's really hurt. That's not acting. I said, if it looks bad, then we can have, my stunt double do it. And so he pointed where it was gonna go, and I got on the crane, and we started going up, and then we went past where I thought I was gonna jump from, and like doubled the height. And I got up there, and I looked down, and I saw all, the camera operators, the costume department, the entire crew just like looking up at me. And I was like, the only way I'm getting off this ledge is jumping. I had to. You said I don't, but I did.
It's like I said, it's action-packed. It's a great idea and a great cast, so congratulations on that. It's great seeing you again.
Nice to see you.
And it is called 355. It's in theaters Friday. We'll be right back. Jessica Chastain.